Have you ever wanted your own little Star Wars playset where you race pods?
Those glide pods could come in handy. Knock in by me.
Have you ever wanted to roam around Star Wars in mixed reality? Now, just because there's a bit of mixed reality in this game doesn't mean there's no virtual reality. Hello, I'm Jason Storm, and in this video I'm checking out Star Wars Beyond Victory. Meta have given me this title to check out for you, and I really wanted to check out this title. I did ask for this, and luckily they have granted that to me, and as a sim racer, I would love nothing more than to race pods in real life. Unfortunately, that's not an option, so I have to resort to games like this. Let's check it out.
Una Flushta.
You get this part, you'll be a champion, and never have to worry about credits again. So, you in?
Star Wars Beyond Victory is a single-player mixed reality game. Some parts of the game make you feel chill and at home, lounging about on a weekend, nearly like playing a board game, but digital, and a lot more vast. And other times you go completely into virtual reality and get immersed into the Star Wars world. Jumping into the game, you have three options: an adventure mode, which is a story mode, an arcade mode, and a playset mode. Let's dive into the adventure mode first. I'm not going to say that this is an epic journey that will last 20 hours of gameplay, because it isn't. Provided you're a pretty good pod racer, and if you start the story a little after breakfast, maybe you might be done and ready for lunch. And well-deserved lunch after all that action. For most people, I feel like the adventure mode is probably 2 to 3 hours of gameplay, maybe a little longer for kids trying to pass some of the levels and some of the pod racing. But while that is probably a bit shorter than I'd like, that's not to say that it wasn't a great experience. Having this board of variable size on the table sitting in front of you and moving characters around on it in third person, nearly like you're in a third person video game on a flat screen, but better in 3D, moving characters around with the world, and the world just keeps coming as you're moving, and it's in your own environment. It's a unique experience. I don't think you can get watching this video on YouTube on a flat screen. In the story mode, there's quests throughout the story that need you to find things, fix things, and not only are you in third person view running around the map and pod racing, there's story moments where you're fully taken into VR and it feels like you are actually there doing things and fixing pods, and the game mechanics around all this actually feels really well put together, and it doesn't feel clunky in my opinion. And I really actually enjoyed fixing pods and things in the game, and talking to actual Star Wars characters felt nostalgic. And it's not like these scenes were rolling and you couldn't do anything, you couldn't walk around, you couldn't do other things in the game. You can walk around, you can pick things up, you can do whatever you want. You can throw them.
Maybe I'll finally sell some of my artwork.
About that, I broke something in your studio to get the gonk out.
And?
It's a pretty open world, and that was quite pleasing to me. Now, I'm not going to wreck the story for you or anything, so I don't want to show you too much or say too much. I think you should play it. But for me, the story was pleasing. I enjoyed it, even though it was a bit shorter than I would have liked. And it all made sense to me, and got some third-person pod racing in along the way. But if third-person pod racing is all you want, then the next option after story mode is right for you. And that's arcade mode. Arcade is pod racing central. If you pop on your headset one day and feel the need for speed, well, arcade pod racing might be for you. I feel like this is a mode that I would probably spend most of my time in this game, especially after you finish the story mode. And I actually really enjoy the arcade mode, picking up boosts and things along the way, trying to beat other players to the finish line. I like that. I don't feel like I would go through the story many times, so after you finish the story mode, it's probably the mode that you're probably going to come back to the most, in my opinion, or at least that's for me. Now the third mode is playset mode. You can pick up stormtroopers or whoever you like, really, and place them around the home in mixed reality, resize them, clone them, make them do funny poses. And it's not just characters, you can do this in this mode. You can place objects, make a scene, you can place speeders, pod racers around, and not just use them as objects. You can actually race them around your home, which could be especially entertaining for kids, even big kids like myself included. It is quite unique to be able to make all these different playsets and scenes in your home, in your mixed reality environment. It's kind of cool. Kind of like playing with some action figures, stuff you used to do as a kid. And that's why I say I think kids would like this mode. It's definitely a game I'll come back to in the future for some mixed reality pod racing.
You and me. Part of Sebulba's crew. It's pretty wizard.
Yeah, it's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I just hope he's not wrong about me, you know? That he can make me a champion. You must have picked up a lot about racing from him, huh?
If I learned anything from Sebulba's, have a backup plan.
In case anything bad happens.
I know. Bad things happen all the time.
There is a link down in the description that you can use to go to the Meta website, and you can buy the game if you want to support the channel through that link. You don't have to, but it would be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching this video, everybody. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next video.